Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe down low, press the little bell to ding. And I just want to talk about today about, are you really worth it, or is puro capricho? Does he really love you, or do you feel like you have to love him because you feel bad for him? Well, I'm going to put my story out there. So, probably like a year, 2 years ago, I met this guy. And this guy, I'm going to say his name is Pancho. Okay, Pancho, I met him here at my house at a party. Like, I threw a party. And, like, I met him here at my house after my birthday party or whatever. So then he started like messaging me, and I was telling my friends, dude, that guy was cute. What's his name? I want to know who he is and this and that. So then finally, ya cuando like a long time comes around, this was in January and February, I find out that he really likes me. And then he was trying to look for me, and everybody was saying que yo era mamona, like I'm hard to get with, and this and that. Okay, so when Pancho said that since November, he would always see me downtown in Amarillo, like at the clubs and stuff, and he would pull on my hair. And I was like, and that's true because somebody would always pull my hair when I was at the club, and I would get so mad. I was like, what the heck, dude? Like, who in the hell is going to be pulling my hair? And Pancho told me that it was him. So when Pancho told me that was him, I was like, okay, whatever. And he was like, hey, I live in Odessa. Like, he was just BSing my life. Like, he was telling me that he was a welder, he had his own ranch. He just, like, kind of caught my attention because I'm a welder, and I love to weld, and I like being with animals, and this and that. So he kind of caught my attention. I was like, okay. So then I moved to Odessa, like, it was February 14th. On Valentine's Day of 2018, I believe. Or, yeah, 18 or 17, I can't really remember. But anyhow, like, I was like, oh, okay. I started talking to him, this and that. This dude was a player. Me pasaba las viejas por enfrente. Like, that was the first of the relationship. So I would always, like, be crying too. So then he ended up breaking my heart or whatever. And this Pancho dude was like always like, I'm sorry I hurt your heart, and BSing, and I would cry to my friends because I really like this dude. So then I moved back to Amarillo May. I didn't even last that long. From February to May, I came back, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get over this dude. I was with him in Odessa. Like, he would always like me conquistaba. Like, he would like take me ice cream to my job in Odessa, and he would take me like a lot of chips, and he would like leave me like $50 tips and stuff like that. And I was like, oh my god, this dude, like, I'm really liking him. Okay, so that went on. And then finally in August, in July 23rd, I believe, he came back, and he was looking for me, and I was like, no, I don't want nothing with you. You broke my heart. Like, what makes you think it's okay to just pop? Like, what makes it okay for you to just pop back in my life and just be like, hey, I'm back. What's up? No. So it went on like that, and I would go to the coleaderos and Milshoe and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, and I would see him. And that night at the coleadero, he was talking to me and was like, let's fix things and this and that. Well, towards the end of the night, he started dancing with another girl. And that girl was supposed to be drunk. And I was so upset. I went to the car, and my friends were all looking for me. I was like, dude, I just want to go back home, which we live in Amarillo, which is kind of like 2 hours away from where the coleadero was. And I was like, oh my gosh, and I want to go home, and this and that. I'm crying. So then he ends up going to my car. So after that, I was like, dude, really? Like, how are you going to do this to me? Like, in front of me, me vas a pasar una vieja por enfrente. And I was just tired of it. And I was like, Like, you know, I told him, ¿por qué me vas a pasear una vieja por enfrente and this and that? And he's like, no, perdóname. Well, he was already tomado, like, he was already drinking a little bit. And I just went, like, I didn't care. And he was like, he didn't know I was going to hit him, dude. I felt so bad because I know he deserved it, but then at the same time, I felt so bad. So then my idiot went back to Pancho. And I was like, okay, Pancho, let's fix things and this and that. We fixed things from September. He never really had a girlfriend that would, like, celebrate his birthday. So yo le hice pastel. Like, I, like, made him feel loved. Like, you know, like, I felt like he didn't have nobody but me. Like, his family is just a whole nother other story that I'll probably bring up. And, like, honestly, I was just, like, over and over and, hey, you know, let's come over. So I finally let him move into my house, which wasn't a bad idea. Because yo trabajaba. And, like, yo trabajaba dos trabajos y él no trabajaba. Like, I was, like, so in love with him, I didn't care. I was just like, no, it's okay, you don't have to, and this and that. Yo de pendeja, like, I should have known better. So then months go by. We separated in November. We got back together in December. In January was my birthday. He bought me a lot of things because he started working and this and that. So this was already a whole nother year. And so I'm like, okay, like, I'm going to marry this dude. Like, I already put up with so much crap. I was like, I'm going to marry him. Then I really thought about it. I was like, is puro capricho or do I really love him? And days went by and, like, nos separamos otra vez. I know, I'm sorry for crying, but, like, it hurts me because I know what I'm worth. And, like, I know what I'm worth and stuff, but I know that I love this dude. And then, like, I have the little devil and the little angel here, and the one's like, he loves you. Keep putting up with his crap. And then the other one's like, no, he's not good for you. Like, move on. You need to enjoy life. Don't follow him. Like, you know. And honestly, like, we've been having problems up and down, but, you know, I could be myself around him. Like, he is literally my best friend. Like, I tell him all the time, I'm like, Pancho, you are my best friend. Like, I know you from the back of my hand. Like, you know me from the back of your hand. And I see that a lot of girls go through this stage where they're like, is it worth it? Do they really love me, or are they just playing with my feelings because I'm the idiot that still stays here? And honestly, I'm to the point, I'm just like, you know, I'm done. So then I sit here and I'm just like, oh, I'm so done, this and that. So whenever Pancho texts me, I'm like, oh my God, ay voy, come on, ah. You know, and I'm just like, what the heck? That's when I'm like, girl, get it together. You know, you have goals. If he doesn't want to reach your goals and help you grow as a, like, together, then he's not worth it. And I tell myself, and, like, my family likes him, but they don't like that he's just, like, doesn't care for nobody but himself. And so my family's like, you know, whatever. Like, you know how the Mexican families are like, si no trabaja, no vale madre. That. And honestly, I love this dude, but I feel like it's puro, sorry, there's a fight. It's puro capricho. Like, seriously, like, if girls know, if he really loves us, or really loves me, not us, me, he wouldn't put me through this. He already put me through so much stuff that I'm just like, oh my gosh. Like, so, like, I'm like, I just think that I need to valorarme yo misma because I feel like I gave him everything and I shouldn't have. I think that's where I messed up. And not only that, us girls, like, we think they love us and we fall for their BS and this and that. At the end of the day, dude, they have backup girls. They have girls anywhere. And I've always told him, like me and Pancho I ended up coming out pregnant, like, in November, and I had a miscarriage or whatever. And, like, we weren't even together. And he was, like, freaking out. He was saying that it was my fault and this and that. And, you know, it really wasn't. Like, that's a whole nother thing I will bring up again. And I just feel like it's not even worth it. Like, to just sit there and just let him eat me. And seriously, like, I let him sit there eating me alive, like, telling me all this stuff, and I believe him, and then I'm just like, day, do I really need him? I've done it before without him. I love him, but I don't want to go through the same thing again. And I know many girls are to the point that they don't even know what's going on. They're just like, okay, like, I love him and I want to keep on trying and I don't want to give up on him because he's my everything. Honestly, at the end of the day, if he really loves you, he's going to fight for you. He's going to change. He's going to delete anything and everything. All the focus is going to be on you 100%. If he can't do that to you, then he ain't worth it, baby girl. He is not. Sorry, stupid fly again. And I'm just like, what in the world? Like, I cannot stand. So then, I'm to the point where I love this dude and I'm willing to give up because I always tell myself, at the end of the day, only God knows why. Things happen for a reason, and I'm going to leave everything in God's hands and just go with the water. Like, I am not going to sit there and be like, okay. I've asked him a couple of times. Right now he's in Odessa and he wants to fix things with me. I'm in Amarillo. We're 4 hours away. And I think to myself, because I'm here by myself, and I'm like, is it even worth it? Is it worth moving my whole furniture, my whole practically home, leave my home here and go follow a guy? Is it worth it? I feel like I'm stupid over it. I'm stupid over him. And like, I'm stuck in like a decision where, like, do I really love him? Am I willing to go drop everything for him? Will he drop everything for me? No, he will not. I know for a fact that he will not just drop everything for me and give me the world, because apparently he still wants to go out and have fun. I tell Pancho, like, I talk to him every day because he's my best friend, you know, and I love him dearly. Like, he is my everything. Like, I will torture somebody no, I'm just kidding, I won't torture nobody, but, like, it would hurt me to know that he has moved on. And honestly, him being 4 hours away pretty much sucks. Like, he's just not ready to settle down, I guess. He's ready to have fun and enjoy life. And I'm just sitting here just like, girl, no. You can't do this. It's like a thing. Value yourself. You know what you're worth. You know what you are. You know who you are. You just need to give up. So right now, I'm thinking to the point that me and Pancho are done. Like, me and him are to the point that we block each other off everything and just like, okay, whatever. And then a few days later, we're like, hey, what's up? How are you? I love you. Come back. No, I'm done with these games. We are both old enough and we should be starting a family by now. And if he can't give me that, then I don't want him. Girls out there, y'all, I know y'all go through this. It hurts. You cry at night, wondering if he's out being a HOE or out there putting his dick in someone else. But honestly, baby girl, it ain't worth it. It really not. I'm to the point, and other girls are to the point that they're going through the same thing I'm going through, and it sucks. So what y'all need to do, and what I'm going to start doing, is everything's going to be about me. I'm going to go for what I want to go for. It doesn't mean I have to love myself. I feel like I love myself just a little bit, because I feel like everything I loved, I gave to him. I feel like he took away the much love I loved myself. And I was to the point that I didn't care about myself. I'd rather give him the world instead of me being okay and me loving myself. That's where I messed up. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to redo. I feel like I'm going to start all over and love myself first before I love somebody else. And if he doesn't love himself, why am I going to love him? If he's broken, why am I going to fix someone broken? Why am I going to fix someone that is broken when I'm already broken myself? Because he has broken me, and it's just like a falling dominoes. Like, it keeps on going, keeps on going, keeps on going, keeps on going. And one day he's going to love me, and one day he's going to hate me. And he's to the point, we're both to the point that we just want to give up on each other. So why still stay there when he doesn't want to see me happy? He doesn't want to see me happy with somebody else, and I don't want to see him happy with anybody else. So I told Pancho this, dude. If you really love me and you really want to fix things with me, you'll do anything to have me there with you. You'll do anything to have me happy. I'm to the point that, do I even love him? Do I even love him? That's my question. O es puro capricho? Honestly, I'm to the point, does he really love me? Does he not? Do I love him? Or do I not? Es puro capricho? I'm so used to it. So what? But y'all are beautiful. Y'all are smart. Y'all have a bright future ahead of y'all. Don't give up. Like my tattoo says, this too shall pass, and the best is yet to come. So girls, don't give up just because a guy don't care for you and you gave him your all. There's guys out there that are willing to give you the world, that are willing to break their back for you. You shouldn't be breaking your back for no guy. They should be breaking their back for you. At the place, you should be even with them. That's why God made Adam and Eve out of a rib, because they're supposed to be side by side. Girls, if you ever need to talk, here I am. I'm just a Snapchat away. Call me. I won't put out my number out there because I don't want creepers to be calling me, but I will give y'all my Snapchat name, which is on the bottom. It would say it's Princess with 3 S's _Becca BECKA. And I'm here to hear out to y'all. I'm here to listen to y'all. I might not know y'all, but I can give y'all some advice, even though I don't take my own advice at times. But it's good to hear somebody else's story. And I love y'all so much, my wonderful humans. Y'all come back and see me. Don't forget to subscribe, and I love y'all so much.